What's up, guys? Welcome to the daily warm-up. Today I want to take you through a series to help you to release, stretch, and strengthen your hips so that you can have better performance and feel more durable and resilient throughout the day. Before we start, I want you to go grab a tennis ball, a lacrosse ball, or even foam roller, as I'm going to show you how to release some tension in your hips before we get into the stretching and strengthening. So hit that pause button, go ahead and go grab those tools. You also need a wall, so that way we can strengthen the hips. I'll show you that later. But here we go, let's get moving. All right, grab your tennis ball. What I want you to first start is lay on your side. You're kind of sitting down, laying on your side, and you're gonna take this ball and put it right up here, right where your TFL and your kind of glute med is. And I want you to roll on top of it here and find where that tension's at. And we're just gonna move around. I don't want you to necessarily roll, I just want you to put a pressure on top. And then what you're gonna do is raise that knee up of the knee that's on the ground and back down. What we're doing is shortening that muscle and then lengthening it as we go. Kind of have to slide that leg on the ground. You can even roll over to get more of your hip flexor, that's all right too. We're not gonna really focus on the hip flexor today, more of the glutes. All right, now let's put it up closer to our back, more on the glute med, piriformis. Now this one's gonna be a lot easier to raise that knee up. Make sure you're moving the knee of the tennis ball where the tennis ball is at, so the leg gets closer to the ground. Good, you might feel a little bit of clicking, that's okay. Start to find your breath. And this is usually, the glute's better with the foam roller, but we're gonna go ahead and bring that tennis ball to more of our glute, find some tension where that glute's at, and we're still going to bring that bottom or that leg through some knee tucks. Good, let's switch legs. Again, let's start closer to the front, more towards that TFL, the IT band. I find I get more relief by placing pressure on top and then taking that muscle through its, more range of motion, taking the surrounding joints through the full range of motion. I feel you get a lot more out of that than as opposed to just rolling back and forth. Good, closer up towards the glute med and piriformis. You're still kind of on your side. Okay, you're not directly straight up. Less is more, you don't want to cause bruising. So I'd like tennis ball usually better for this than a lacrosse ball or golf ball. Golf ball and lacrosse ball can be great for the calves, hamstrings. Good, hit that glute. All right, here we go. Let's get into the stretching portion of the deal and mobility. So just set that ball over to the side. Here we go. We're gonna start in push-up position. What I want you to do is bring that foot up by your hands, and we're gonna drop the inside hip down, open up this foot here, drop your hip down to the ground, and we're coming back into push-up position. Go ahead and switch back and forth. Now the further your foot is up towards your hands, the more of a stretch you're gonna get. You can bring that foot down closer to your other foot, and you can drop this inside hip down a little bit further. I'll show you that as we come back around. So it doesn't have to be all the way up here. You can bring that down further, and then you can get a deeper stretch on that inside hip and this top glute. Keep switching. One more each. Happy belated Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Sorry, Ma, I didn't give you a shout out yesterday morning. Now she better do the warm-up, right? Okay, here we go. We're in 90-90 now. So give me left leg out in front, right leg in back. What we're gonna do from here, we're going 90-90 to a pigeon. So from here, I wanna reach my body over that front knee, reach this leg back, so it's more of a yoga pigeon stretch. Push that knee into the ground, and we're gonna swipe over to the other side 90-90 here. I'm collapsing over this front leg, reaching this back leg back, pigeon stretch on this side. Push that leg into the ground, alternate over to the other side, collapse my chest over this front knee. Well, we're going back and forth. Take your time through these. We're gonna rotate, open up the hips, squeeze the hips here. Again, I'm taking this 90-90 and I'm gonna straighten it, collapse my chest over. And now it would be just like if I was in push-up position and went to a pigeon stretch. The last one, here we go. As we get going through this, the less you can use your hands on the ground, the more active your hips are gonna have to be, the more results you're gonna get out of that. All right, here's where we find our wall. Okay, and we're gonna sit into a wall sit for 1 minute. I'll give you time to get to the wall, and we're gonna press our back. I want your low back to stay touching the wall the entire time, and your knees to stay nice and wide. That way we engage the glutes. If you don't engage the glutes, that problem of your tight hips is gonna become even worse, and you're gonna put a lot of pressure on the joints. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Smash that low back into the wall. So I have to go ribs down. My pelvis is basically off the wall, and my knees are opened up nice and wide. I'm squeezing my glutes. You're gonna feel quad too, and that's great. Feet are nice and flat, putting full pressure throughout your toe, your big toe, your little toe, both sides of the heels. Try to find a nice balance there. Smashing that low back into the wall, trying to press it, trying to break through that wall. We're 30 seconds in already, good job. I'm gonna shut up so you guys can just think about your breath. Think about the things I just said. Ten seconds, that's all. Here we go. Keep those knees wide, low back pressed. Time, good, back on your mat. All right, we're on our butt. Good work, good work. Legs are out straight. You can have a slight bend in the knees if you need to. If legs straight is too difficult. You're gonna plant your palms behind you, fingertips away. What we're gonna do here is bridge up by squeezing the glutes. You're gonna feel a stretch in the front of your shoulders too. So I've bridged up. Now, if this is too easy, I want one leg at a time. You're gonna alternate back and forth with the knee drive. Squeeze those glutes, keep your hips up high, ribs down. Now, we can also hold. We've got 15 more seconds. 5. Hips up. Time, good job. Here we go. Let's go one more round. We're gonna bypass the releasing, as I think we've already done that well enough. So back to the push-up position, high lunge. Here we go. Open up that toe to the outside. That whole side body open up. Nice work. Here we go, 90-90 to pigeon. Let's go right leg in front, left leg in back. Try to not use your hands this go around. Here we go. Reach that foot back. Remember, I'm 90-90 in between each one. I'm gonna rotate. You're gonna have to bring your hips up so that I can straighten that back leg. Sit nice and tall as we alternate back and forth. Good, here we go. Find your wall. We're going down in that wall sit in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, a little bit longer daily warm up today. Hip is about in line with the knees. I don't want you too low here. Good work. 30 seconds. Five. Sorry, 10. Here we go. Keep breathing. Time. Nice work. Here we go. Reverse bridge. If you were just holding, try to go single leg knee drive. Last one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Shoulders back, bridge up. Time. Nice work. Remember, release first. Take this with anything. You can do it with shoulders. You can do it with your calves. You can do it with your hips. Release first, stretch, then strengthen. 3 things to help you improve your performance and feel great and live life to the best that you can. Have a great day, guys. Keep on moving.